morning and welcome to another week in my business. Just did a cardio abs routine. I'm trying to do something every day, which is hard if you're me because I hate working out, but I've been doing it and I've been feeling the burn. So I'm now going to take a shower, make a smoothie, start the work day. So I've been asked by quite a few people actually to do a what I eat in a day video, which sounds fun in theory, but I will never do a video like that just because the internet is a very interesting place. I am vegetarian. I'm pretty much plant-based. I have been vegetarian my entire adult life since I was like 12 or 13, but I am not fully vegan. I do eat some dairy occasionally, so there's that. I get criticized if I say I want to lose 5 pounds, but I also get criticized if I say I don't care. I don't work out. I don't care about my weight. You know, it's just a lot of judgment here. But in this video, I will try to show a little bit more of what I eat. Obviously not a nutritionist, not, you know, I just gave all those disclaimers. Last night we went out to a drive-in movie theater actually, which was so fun. I ate a lot of food. So today I'm having a pretty chill breakfast by just having a smoothie. I'll link the brand of protein that I use in the description box. I like it because it's completely vegan, completely gluten-free, it's soy-free. I think it's made out of pea protein. Sorry that you're seeing this sweatshirt for like the 3rd time in a row. I swear I washed it. It actually shrunk a little bit. It's really cozy though. But I'm now just answering some comments. I uploaded a vlog today. Then I'm gonna get ready for my call. I have a call with my team. I just like to go through the sauna board before we meet, just kind of plan out, you know, what's gonna be going on. It's really nice to have a team call on Monday because it forces me to get my life going correctly. Right, and it's lunchtime. Something really cool happened actually. I got quoted in the Financial Diet, which is an amazing YouTube channel, you know, publication, amazing. So I'm gonna link that down below if you wanna check it out. I got quoted in an article about how to get clients with 8 other female entrepreneurs giving their tips. So mine was, of course, YouTube, post really valuable content and people will come. So yeah, you can check that out down below if you're interested. But that was a little bright spot of the day. Probably gonna watch some YouTube while I eat lunch. Today I'm gonna have just this little microwave meal. The brand is called Amy's. And they're like the best microwave meals that I can find. These actually keep me full and they're not too terrible for you. They do have kind of a lot of sodium, like pretty much any microwave meal like this is gonna be a little high on sodium. So just, I try to be mindful of that. Yes, it's true. I do leave my house getting ready for my call and I just stepped outside for a little bit. It is really cold outside. Probably should put on a coat, but yeah, I do go outside. I try to at least go stand outside and breathe fresh air and look at like natural light every once in a while. Changed my outfit. I'm going to get set up to shoot a podcast. So I'm gonna just snack on a handful of cashews or so to tide me over until dinner or so. Done filming. I'm just gonna get the project loaded up into Final Cut so that whenever I do get the time to edit, I will not have to go through that part of joining the clips and getting everything in there. Doing a little quick errand, dropping off my Rent the Runway or orders. I need to get that in my head. It's not a purchase, it's a rental. Ew, it smells like cigarettes. Hate that smell. I'll let you go, just need some time. At your own pace, you need to find your way. I know now you're
bags, we'll be on our way. The night was long as I waited without a sign. 'Cause I know what matters to you. But what do you want?
Well, good morning to you too.
Every hour we spend together.
Notice anything different about me? So I was on Reddit last night, and apparently a side part is like very 2005. I'm not even going to repeat what they said, but basically the kids would not think fondly of me if they saw my hairdo. So I'm trying a middle part, and like I genuinely hate it. Let me know what you guys think. No offense taken. Obviously, please wear your hair however you want. It was a joke. Like, I don't actually care what the kids these days think of my hairdo. So just putting that out there, but I just thought it was kind of funny. Anyway, it's early-ish, it's 8:30, and I just had my little morning routine. I did my workout. I feel like I pulled a muscle in my back, so more on that later. But I did my workout. I just had some blueberries for breakfast. I think I'm gonna make a bigger breakfast after my first call. Some pancakes or something. What else did I do? Caught up on emails and stuff, answered a client Voxer, and I'm getting on my first coaching call with a client that I've known for a while now. She actually was one of my very first beta testers for my group program, which has since become the Freelance Friday Club, but it's went through many iterations over the years. So this is just a reminder to you, if you are doing things and you just feel like it's not making an impact, you're not seeing results, just remember, keep building, don't burn bridges, keep delivering value, keep building those relationships, because oftentimes they will pan out, even if it's not in the immediacy. If you know, it might be a year or two down the line, somebody will remember you like, oh yeah, I did that thing with her, and now I'm actually ready to launch something, or whatever the case may be. So I did a beta test of that group, and it was free, and it actually resulted in 2 or 3 coaching contracts, one person who renewed a second time, and a podcast interview. Like, it definitely had a lot of value, and I keep in touch with all those people still, I think, for the most part. Maybe 1 or 2 I don't, but yeah, so just a reminder to you. Today is actually going to be a long day of calls, so I'll try to avoid boring you with the boring call footage. I have calls pretty much off and on all day until 6 p.m. So it's going to be a long one, but it's going to be a good one. I'm excited. I really genuinely love working with my clients, and I don't know, I just feel like everyone I'm working with right now is super cool and super smart, and makes me a better person working with them. So let's get it. I just kind of threw together some lunch, and it was, oh my goodness, wow, sorry neighbors downstairs. I just threw some stuff together for lunch, and it was so good. I had like this spinach, a gluten-free spinach wrap, and I had some curry tofu, some quinoa with some sweet potato, and some other veggies. I don't even know what was in it. Just threw that into a wrap, put a little drizzle, like a little tiny, maybe 1/8 of a capful of olive oil, one little crank of Salt Bae, and a little bit of cracked pepper, and it was so good. I've got a call in about 45 minutes, so I'm gonna try to get a little bit of editing done. I started editing my podcast last night, but got a ways to go on it. So I'm gonna work on that, but I put together one of these like active stand stools, I guess. So I'm gonna give this a whirl. So I'm on like a little bit of a fitness journey. I mean, I'm not trying to lose 100 pounds or anything like that. I'm really not trying to lose weight. I'm just trying to tone up a little bit and just get more active. It's honestly not even so much how I look, it's just how I feel. So one of the things, I was reading this article, I'll link it below if anyone's curious, but it was basically saying that, number one, don't beat yourself up about being less active, that even just the little trips that we make, like I just made to fill up my water or to use the bathroom or to go get the mail, like even though those are not full workouts, they still are better than nothing, and just to make sure that you're doing that often. But they also said in that article that chairs with backs are a new thing. Like back in the day, only like kings and queens had chairs with backs. Most people sat on the floor or sat on stools or benches, and it's one of the easiest things to change is just by switching to a standing desk, which I already have, but obviously sometimes I just don't want to stand and it's hard on your ankles and knees and stuff. So these little stools really help with your core strength. I got it on Amazon. It was like the cheapest white one that I could find anywhere. And I wanted white because of my desk. So I'll link it if anyone's curious, and I'll keep you guys updated. My abs, it feels like I'm doing a sit-up. I'm gonna hurt myself. Let's not do that. All right, one more call of the day. Coaching call went really well. I'm liking my little stool. It kind of like hurts my butt after a while, but what's nice about that is I feel like that's a signal to stand up. So I've just been alternating between sitting and standing, and I'm liking it. But anyway, I did get a craving for a sweet tooth, and I'm not a sweet person usually, but when I do get one, I really like these chocolate rice cakes. And then this is sunflower butter. I'm allergic to peanut butter. Norris is allergic to almonds. So the only nut butters that I usually buy are sunflower and cashew. Yeah, I'm doing my office hours call tonight at 6. It's 4:30 right now. And that call in the Freelance Friday Club is an opportunity to ask me anything. So I get on and I just kind of answer questions. I also share updates for the group that month. So I'll share like the recommended book, kind of talk about what's been going on in the group and stuff like that. So I'm excited for this call. It'll be really nice. Social media manager who is going to enable your company to take on 3 more clients. Well, then they just pay their own salary. So today, in theory, should be a pretty chill day. I just have one meeting on the calendar at 4 with a coaching client, and I'm just gonna be working on computer work for the day. I have some social posts to write, but it's just about 10 social posts, so I'm anticipating that it should only take me a couple hours maybe. And what else do I have to do? Yeah, just some like little things like that. I need to catch up on some emails, figure out some sponsorship stuff, and yeah, so it should be pretty chill. I think I mentioned to you in the last video that I'm trying to revamp my office. I probably won't include that in this video, but I will probably do just a separate video on like an office tour, I guess, because yeah, I'm fixing it up a little bit, and I just brought my diffuser in here. That's what made me think of that. So I actually have a place to put it now. So it smells like nice eucalyptus, which I'm obsessed with. Okay, so here's the thing. I am just no motivation to write social posts right now. They're not due until the 29th, which is 2 days from now. So I really don't have to do them right now. So I think what I'm gonna do is finish editing my podcast for Friday, so that's done and out of the way. And I don't know, I keep repeating this phrase back in my head, intuitive working. People ask me all the time, like, how do I prioritize what I work on? And I watch a lot of nutrition channels and things like that, and they talk about intuitive eating, but I feel like I'm the same way with working. Basically, I just make a list of all the things that I need to get done, and of course I prioritize them, you know, due dates, making sure that I'm mindful of that. And how I actually organize my day, I don't really have like a routine. I don't do emails at a certain time. I don't do editing at a certain time. I just do what feels good. All right, lunch done. Workout done, shower done, coffee reheated. I splurged on this new body wash because Bath & Body Works, I cannot find my favorite body wash by them. It's just like the plain aromatherapy eucalyptus. I bought it in bulk when I found it the last time, and I can't find it anymore. But I keep saying during this weird time that we're living in, you gotta splurge on the things, if you're able to, that make you happy. And if expensive body wash makes me happy, I'm gonna do it. So anywho, speaking of wellness, I just also wanted to say thanks to everybody who reached out and commented like, are you okay, in my last video, because I was not feeling it. But I also, like 99% of people were super nice and just like being caring. But I did get a couple of people who were like acting as if there was something like wrong with me for being honest, I guess, or not feeling good. Like, I don't know, people just don't feel good sometimes. And here's the thing, this is my promise to you about these week of my business videos, is I do not lie. Like, I don't pre-film these, I don't like film them out of order, I don't do things just to film it. This is literally my day. So if I feel unwell, I'm gonna say it, or I'll just stop vlogging and say, sorry, I forgot to vlog that day. I'm just saying that because, you know, entrepreneurship is not like perfect. I know sometimes people think, oh, she doesn't have kids, she has this nice life, she works from home, so that means her life is perfect. And like, no, it's not. Nobody's life is perfect, no matter what your situation is. And I just don't want you guys to feel like you have to have this picture perfect entrepreneurship life either. There are gonna be days that are really hard for you, and that is totally normal. There are gonna be days when you get sick and you're like, oh my gosh. So if I can normalize any of that for you, I'm happy to do so. Obviously, I try to be uplifting in these videos. That's one of the main purposes of these. I try to be motivational, but not every day is motivational. Some days just kind of suck. Today is a good day though, and it's really hot. It's like really sunny. I went outside earlier to drink my coffee and I was like, oh man, it must be like 45 degrees out here. It's so warm. I looked and it was only 25, but it is hot. The sun is just like beating right on me and it feels good, but it's also like making me sweat. So I'm gonna go back in the office. Actually, I think I'm gonna go back outside for a second and then go in the office. So I don't usually share much about this because honestly, my team and the people who work with me are freaking fantastic. But I just got an email through Asana. It let me know that I had an assignment submitted, and someone on my team, she created a really fantastic newsletter graphic. And so she just wanted to see if that was kind of in line with what I was thinking. And so I'm going through, it looks amazing, and just kind of giving a couple of, not even tweaks, but just some feedback, and it kind of brought another idea of something to do. So I try to assign projects to my team on a weekly basis. Like I try not to be like, oh, it's Wednesday at 2:30, can you do something else? But sometimes that happens where I do like this, I got an idea for something else. So in that case, I just let her know, like, you know, I'm happy to take a stab at it, but if you want to do it, let me know. So I try to be pretty flexible. I mean, obviously if it's client facing and it just needs to get done, and I'm not giving out like an option necessarily, but this is just for my own newsletter and branding and stuff. So my eyeball hurts.
From Doug.
Oh yeah. Good morning. Well, it's not morning anymore. It's almost noon. I've just been working on some SpawnCon. I had a sponsored Instagram post that I set live today, and now I need to send an invoice for it. I don't do a lot of SpawnCon, so when I do, I don't know. It was a really cool company. I'm really grateful for being able to work with them, but I just get stressed out because like I do not really Facetune or Photoshop any of my photos. You know, if something like really weird, like I have like something in my teeth or something like that, I will. But for sponsored content, like this was a content partnership. So in addition to posting on my Instagram, they're gonna have rights to the photos to use in like advertising. So when that happens, I do Photoshop a little, like full transparency, just because I don't want, like, what if they put a billboard up or something and I had like a zit, you know? So I don't like doing that. Like I think it creates unhealthy expectations, number one, beauty expectations or whatever, but it also is just stressful. Like I don't know how people Photoshop every single one of their pictures, because I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know, it looks unnatural. Wait, no, like it just, oh, it stresses me out. But anyway, that's done. So I'm gonna send the invoice for that. And then I'm just doing computer work for most of the day. I gotta get these social posts done. I gotta finish for some reason this podcast is taking me like forever to do this week. So I think those are like the big things. that I'm gonna be working on. Yay. And I'm back in the same sweatshirt. I'm sorry you guys keep seeing this. It's just so cozy. I think I'm gonna order another color because it's like really, really comfortable and kind of cute. What a day. What a day, what a day it has been. So I think I last talked to you when I was posting that SpawnCon, got that done, and then I just spent the whole rest of the day writing social posts for this client. It's just a client, like a short-term client that I'm helping out. And it's about like very technical B2B content. So it was kind of hefty, you know, to get through. So it pretty much took me all day. And Norris was also home today too. He works from home some days, not all days. But so I kind of was like getting a little distracted, like not in a bad way, but we definitely had some good conversations. So kind of slowed down my productivity a little bit, but it's all good. I forgot to mention at the beginning of this video that one of the reasons I'm kind of trying to get everything in today is because I'm going home tomorrow. So I'm just gonna do, I think, a back and forth in one day trip. We're looking at a wedding venue, which we have our venue booked already. We talked about this whole situation in the video that we did on my second channel. We need to do an update on, it's a long story, but anyway, we have our venue booked here, but we're just keeping our options open for smaller ceremonies and things like that. So there's a place in my hometown that I wanna look. So yeah, it's gonna be a long night for me because I only got like one thing checked off my list today, 2 with the SpawnCon. So I have a meeting right now with somebody. She's in my the Freelance Friday Club. So I'm gifting a couple of social media strategy packages to a couple of people in that group. We did a thread where I kind of said, hey, like share a gift. If you have something to offer that you want testimonials for, you just want more experience doing, post it below. And so I posted a strategy service. So this is just the kickoff call. I just get to know the client, get to understand what they're currently doing, what they're looking to do with marketing, you know, how their business is going, what their business goals are. It's just like a discovery call basically, but I record it. And then I go back and I do research and I put together a strategy document for them. So gonna do that. And then I have to edit. I still have to finish my podcast. Straight part, me is still not into it. I think I'm gonna go back to regular part next week, but I don't know. I do need you guys to vote down below. Let me know, do you like straight part or side part? I think I like side part, but I don't know. It's nice for a change. I guess I don't have to commit forever, right? I can kind of like mix it up once in a while. All right, let's hop on this call. Okay, so this is a new one. I legitimately, happy Friday by the way, legitimately thought I had no calls this morning. I'm going to my hometown today. I told you guys about that yesterday. And so I was just getting work done, you know, as much as I could get done before I left. And I got an email from Honeybook, a reminder, a meeting reminder, and I thought it might be for Monday or something, but it's for today. So luckily Honeybook gives you a notification. I think I have it set to notify me 30 or 20 minutes before. So I actually had enough time to get ready because it's a video call. I just completely forgot, which is just new. So I'm gonna hop on this discovery call for coaching. And then what I was doing is I was just editing this vlog that you're watching actually. I have a long list of things that I have to do. I'm probably going to be working over the weekend, which is like kind of a bummer, but I just have a lot of projects and they're all good things. They're all things I wanna work on. But it's just kind of all piling up. Okay, so my discovery call went well, but I just had this moment of, I'm about to eat lunch. I just had this moment of like wicked anxiety, just because I have so much going on and I promised myself this year I'm not gonna be stressed out, I'm not gonna be overwhelmed, and I'm overwhelmed. It's the end of January and I'm already stressed out. And I don't say this to be like arrogant or whatever, but I really don't need to be. I am getting a consistent stream of coaching clients. My courses are selling really well. So technically I could have taken this whole month just off, just based on that. And I am trying to lean into that a little bit more and let myself rest a little more. So I was getting really stressed out because I have like all these things jammed up, you know, due basically on Monday through Wednesday. And so I was trying to like force myself to start on edits and, you know, before I go home this weekend and do all this stuff and like, no, I just told myself, stop. Just stop. You're making it worse by like working on little bits here and there. So when I get that way, what I like to do is I just grab I can't find it on my phone. I took up my notes app and I just really broke down what exactly do I have to do? Because it feels like a lot, but is it really that much? By the way, I'm back to side part today. So I broke it down. Okay, I gotta edit a set of client videos. That is priority. It's my highest paying project that's due and it's just priority. So I'm gonna spend tomorrow editing. They're short videos. So realistically, they won't even take that long. It's not that bad. And then what else did I say I have to do? Oh, and then I need to like work on a funnel map, which again is just thinking. It's just brain work. It's not like it's hard. It's not like it takes a long time. And a content calendar, which does take a long time, but I can work on that on Sunday, okay? And then Monday, I have to film a couple videos for clients, but I'm gonna break those out and we can do those easy, no big deal. And then edit those videos on Tuesday. So like breaking things out like that, yes, it's a lot of work, but I don't need to do it right now. I don't know if this is helpful, but sometimes just like having that little talk with myself and breaking things out step by step, it helps bring me down a notch. But with that said, if you're watching this video on Monday when it came out, hopefully it comes out on Monday. But if you're watching it, I will not be uploading on Wednesday because I need to just take some time to get some stuff done. I really want to relaunch my course, my signature course. I need to update it. I try to go through and update it like, you know, once a year, once every other year, just so it's up to date and has good knowledge in it. So I really need to prioritize doing that. And doing 3 videos a week makes that really hard. So I hope you guys can understand if I don't upload on Wednesday and maybe next Wednesday too, just to give myself time to get that resource out for you. I'm also working on a new course, which I told you guys about, and I really want to, I think that's gonna be 20 times more helpful than these videos. So just be patient with me if I'm a little bit inconsistent for the next couple weeks, but I'm hoping to keep up the 3 video a week schedule, like for the better part of the year. You know, I might take breaks here and there, but for the most part, I really like the Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule. So stick with me. Thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry to end it on a stressed out note, but I'm feeling better. I'm gonna eat, nourish my body, drink some coffee, and then hit the road. So yeah, I'm gonna go home, check out this wedding venue. I will not be vlogging it for this channel because it's not business related. I hope you guys all have an amazing, amazing week ahead. I thank you guys so much. You really mean a lot to me. Those of you who are positive and leave kind comments, it really makes my day. And you guys are why I do this, genuinely. Like, you're why I do this. So thank you. Have a great week and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.